Here in the United States, hard-working Somalis are constantly worried about how they can get money back to their relatives. That's because the money transfer services they've come to rely on aren't able to get Western banks to work with them very much anymore. The banks don't want to carry the risk of not complying with anti-money laundering rules, and the US Treasury wants these banks to come back to the table.
Fear of such penalties should not color the decision-making approach of banks that are carrying out good faith efforts to abide by the law.
Some current and former US Treasury officials fear that as conventional banking services are refused, the flow of funds to risky countries is disappearing off their financial radar screens.
You will see financing going to exactly what we wanted to avoid, which is the shadows.
The Center for Global Development report says that many other African nations are also impacted, including Kenya, Sudan, South Sudan and Zimbabwe, along with some conflict-ridden countries in the Middle East.
There is evidence that nonprofits are very worried about banks becoming more risk-averse, about banks no longer doing business with them. So there's definitely a lot of concern out there.
The CGD urges all those involved in monitoring and transacting to work together to establish more transparency in the system. The key challenge here is to find a better balance between the risks of rogue transactions against the need to ensure financial flows across the entire global system. Daniel Ryntjes, CCTV, Washington.